Hey guys, Bradley here again, doing the next installment in the Race a Day challenge. It's been a little longer than a day, but you know, that's expected sometimes. Videos are hard to, you know, when X was talking in his video today, I actually, could very much, understand where he was coming from. I mean, coming up with topics to talk about is really hard sometimes. I've actually been one of the more I'm pretty much always running out of topics and I can imagine it'd be a lot easier if at least for this series, if I thought about what I was going to talk about before and recorded the gameplay after my or recorded my conversation and my voice after the actual playthrough. But the issue with that is or at least for me, that I'm not really into. Whoa! How did this guy pass me? I'm not really good with post commentary. It's just not my it's not not the easiest thing for me. But I should really consider it for things like this. I've come to realize, because this is not this isn't very easy. But I've decided that I'm gonna start talking more about, you know, just general things and life and everything, because that life is really the most. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's life. We're living it every day. It's really pretty much safe to say haven't used the speed boost thing. It's safe to say it's probably the most important thing that we have because, you know, without it we'd be dead. But dang, I keep missing that turn like really bad. You jerk. What the heck was that? Why did I just start doing that? Dang. I can't have any accidents at all. This is terrible. Don't explode, don't explode. That's all I can ask. Oh man. Oh man. Oh! Dang. That was terrible. Alright, well I'm gonna do this again. I can't just, you know, stop racing, so. Yeah, well, but, you know, I like to hear about, I mean, one of the things I like about most of the, oh my god, you stop hitting me, most of the commentators I watch is, when they tell, like, their own life story, and they give stories that I can relate to, or talk about things that, you know, I feel, I don't know how to say it, feel kind of, connected with them through it, you know, like if they had experience where, I don't know, they had a friend who got sick, or a friend who passed away, or they had a friend who they helped with something in their life, and I can relate to it, and you know, that's all makes me want to watch that person's videos all the more. It's just in my opinion, it's a great way, not for YouTubers to connect with each other, but just for people to connect with each other, you know, talking about our own life experiences and not comparing them, but, you know, just relating with each other through them. Because you asshole. Because if it weren't, oh, what the fuck? freaking nonsense. Jeez. I'm just not very good at this. But anyway, I've noticed that that people don't really like to talk about themselves anymore. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because I mean, I understand wanting to keep their own personal business private, and I've done that with a lot of things recently, considering some of the stuff that's happened in my life. And again, like I said, not going to go into that. I've actually probably talked about it a little bit. Like, I've talked about it briefly in another video, but it's just it's not something I really want to talk about. So I can understand not wanting to. What the heck? I can understand not wanting to. Are you serious? I can understand not wanting to talk about that sort of thing, but at the same time, I mean, it helps people understand better where you're coming from and what your life has been, and it's just a good thing to, in my opinion, it's a good thing to talk about sometimes. It's not necessarily it's not necessarily the only thing you have to talk about. I mean, you can talk about other things, but it's definitely not the only conversation you have to have with people to understand them, but it's definitely an important one. I mean, not comparing, but just, you know, being able to share life experiences is one of the best parts about being a person. You know, it's one of the best parts about having friends. One of the best parts about having enemies too. You know, enemies are definitely an important part of life, no matter how much we don't like having them. Jeez. Oh, that was rough. That was so rough. Ugh. Anyway, go ahead and save that horrible time. But you know, having enemies isn't necessarily a good thing. Nobody wants to have enemies, but I mean, they make you enemies and people who, for you to contest against, and people that you're not going to agree with, they make you a better person. And it's not even just enemies, you know, just life situations make you a better person, and being able to share those with people can help people from making mistakes that you've made. And it's again, like I said, it's nice to be able to talk to people about stuff. But as far as we're concerned, you know, life is rather important, and I'm not thinking that it's there's really nothing else to talk about for me. Like, I want to share experiences with people, and I want people to understand that, you know, bad experiences happen, and the only way to get through them is to not share them, but to be able to understand why things happen that way, or be able to talk to people about it. And I've always been the kind of person who people open up to for whatever reason. I'm not necessarily the best. I've always been told I'm really good at giving advice, but I've never actually been told that, or I've never been able to take my own advice, and that's a curse that I have to live with. But I just wanted to, you know, let you guys know what I talk about or with people when I'm trying to get to know them, and that's what I'd like to do. I like to get to know people. And this is already running kind of long, and I'm gonna be just kind of end this here. But I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching, even if you don't enjoy it, even if you don't want to watch me ever again. If you watch this video all the way through, I just want to thank you, because I mean, knowing that people are actually watching the stuff that I put out there, even if it's not super great quality, it's really nice to know that, you know. And I'm sure any other people who post videos to YouTube can feel the same way. But like I said before, I'm not doing this for any type of recognition. I'm just doing it to have fun, and I wanted to have something to do. It's kind of my hobby, and I'm glad that anybody who watches it enjoys it. And I'd like to say thank you, and just have a nice day. I'll see you next time, the race a day challenge. And talk to you guys later.